Hi, Dan here, and today's session we're going to go through stability and core. There was a great phrase coined by one of the gurus, Paul Chek, saying you cannot fire a cannon from a canoe. So taking that principle into your golf swing, we want to make sure that you're as stable as possible. So before we start, we're just going to do a couple of very basic exercises to prime you and get you ready. So all that involves is just some bodyweight squats. So arms out in front or across the chest, wherever you feel more comfortable. And we're just going to as deep as you feel able to as part of your warm-up drill. So what we're going to do is go to a set of 10 squats, nice and steady, so we're getting the feet nice and screwed into the ground, the weight distribution through the feet, mostly heel, but the feet nice and flat. And then we're working through to as deep as you can go. We'll try and work into deeper movements. So if you're only starting off and getting to 3/4, rep by rep, you're just trying to go that little bit deeper each time. So work through 10 repetitions. After that, all we're going to do is just a little hamstring exercise. We're going to go into this offset position, and all we're going to do is just feel like we're pushing the bum back and just brushing the floor. So we go bum back, and just feel like you're brushing the floor, so the bum's going back and you're feeling just a nice moderate stretch through the back of the upper leg, and we're just taking that into a little bit more of a dynamic movement. What we can do there is just rep by rep, is just take the arms up further and further, but without hyperextending at the top. Okay, so we start a couple of movements where it's just a low brush, and then rep by rep, we're just going higher and higher. I would do 10 each side. So I'll just lead us on to our main 4 exercises. So exercise number 1, we're going to try a single leg squat. Very complex or very challenging stabilisation exercise, so let's see how we go. So picking one leg, I would start on your weakest side first. That'll give you a good barometer on how your perceived strong side will go. So anchor that foot. I like to go into that high arm position. So we're creating almost like a diagonal movement pattern we're coming down into. So opposite arm up, left leg for me is down, right arm is up to the ceiling. And all we're going to do initially is just tap the knee. So you're going to bend from the knee and just tap the knee. Try and keep it nice and stable. Keep the foot flat, stand back up and repeat. Okay, so you're going to be working really hard, as you can probably see me doing, just try and stay nice and balanced. Rep by rep though, just try and go that little bit deeper. So you might end up tapping your shin, you might end up tapping your foot or even the floor. But what you need to be careful of is that you don't end up just prawning or bending over to tap the floor, and you'll notice my knee movement hasn't really shifted at all. So the idea is you want to get depth as deep as you can go, tap as low as you can go, standing up nice and straight. Be careful, don't go too deep too early. 10 reps one side, 10 reps on the other, starting with your weakest side first. After that, we're going to go into a marching bridge. So you're going to pop yourself down onto the floor, hands out to the side, and we're going to roll up. So we're going to just roll up through the vertebrae first, pushing through the heels, so the feet flat, keep them up close to your bottom, roughly shoulder width apart, and we're going to roll up. So we're going to roll, squeeze the glutes. Now we're in our start position, you're going to hold it there, brace the tummy, so that's pulling in through your belly button, creating tension through your core, and squeezing your gluteal butt muscles. From here, we're going to pick one foot off the floor. The bend stays in the leg, so we keep that bend, we drop back down again. We lift the other side. What you're trying to prevent is the hips from dipping. So your goal here is to maintain nice pelvic alignment under that unstable single leg position. So glute squeeze, belly button drawn in, nice slow controlled movements. It shouldn't be fast. We want to make sure that the time under tension is about 2 to 3 seconds each lift. And I will repeat roughly 10 in total, 5 to 6 each side. After that, while we're down there, we're going to go into a Russian twist. Now you can take this in stages. So it's a V position to start with, legs bent. Don't flex over, chest up, shoulders back. Now you can just hold it. You can hold it at 20, 30, 45, 60 seconds. What we ideally want to add in, arms out nice and straight, chest up, shoulders back, grip the hands together. From here, keep that nice V position, and you're going to rotate. but don't over-rotate. Okay, you want to make sure that you don't just swing fast and erratically. Everything's got that degree of control. The facet joints in the back don't want to get overly worked or overly stressed. So you're going to turn, squeeze, back to centre, turn, squeeze that abdominal wall, back to centre. If you start to feel that in the lower back, just stop, lay down, and you can just mobilise the knee roll. Don't forget there are muscles in that back, so they can work as well, but just make sure it's good pain, not bad pain. So brace, in front, twist. Again, anywhere between 6 to 12, 6 each side, 12 in total. Your last exercise is back to single leg again. Now should you need it, you could grab maybe a broom handle, something at home that you could, maybe even a golf club. And all you're going to do is opposite side. So hold down the right, balance on the left, chest up, shoulders back, and we're now going to hinge. Okay, so that is minimal knee bend. And we're going into, again, just go as far as you feel comfortable. I wouldn't go any more than this capital T or parallel to the floor position. Soft knee, push the hip through, squeeze the glute on that side. So this is my left leg that's working. So the pole obviously is going to make it easy for you. So you can do one set just working through each side with that extra bit of support. Now our gold standard we're looking for is to do it without any additional support. So again, brace the tummy, balance on that leg, start with your weaker side first, and then we're going to go into that hinge. Just make sure your head doesn't come up and keep the chin locked in. Go to that position where you feel just a little bit of a stretch through the hamstrings. Keep your back nice and neutral, so nice and strong through the back. Push and squeeze. So real-time movement, in, control it, snap back through. Anywhere between 10 to 12 reps on each leg. So you've got 4 exercises there, working on stability, working on a little bit of core that should help to get you through your next golf game. Good luck with everything, guys.